we will, this is the third thing that Adler taught, is that we are self-determining, that we actually create our reality. A lot of people have a hard time with this because we don't like to, what is it, Marianne Williamson and Nelson Mandela? Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we're powerful beyond measure. I think the thing that is probably the most fearful is that we are unconscious of how powerful we are. Not so much that we're powerful, but that we're unconscious of it, because we are always creating our reality, and we don't recognize that there's so much that we don't know about what we're up to, because we don't know our core needs, we don't know our values and beliefs, or our thoughts and feelings, and how we're shaping the world that we see. We are shaping it. And so that's the power that we have. And so when we can't see the part that we don't know, that's having an effect on us, okay, because it's all submerged. So how we develop a belief, that's that little box that I was telling you about. This one right here. What happens is when we're little, we see millions and millions of events. And I could be a twin coming out of the belly of my mama a second after a sister or brother and see an event and see it completely differently from my worldview. I could interpret it differently. And when I interpret that event, I will have a series of emotional and physical responses to what I witness. Okay? I might have a sensitivity to the sound. I might find it pleasant. I might find it painful. What I witness, I'm going to have my own unique reaction to it. I'm going to also make my own decisions about it. What does it mean about me? What does it mean about my behavior? What can I influence in the face of this situation, and what are the options available to me? Okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to form beliefs about what I've seen and how I feel about it. And those beliefs are going to become more widespread. They're going to be beliefs about men and women and life and power and work and the world and what it means to be an American and what it means to be this and that. I mean, just about anything you can imagine. And so what happens is, as soon as I've created these beliefs, I'm going to actually think thoughts and feel feelings and create outcomes to support, to create more events that concur with this. So I'll become blind to events that don't agree with this, and I'll become kind of expert at actually creating the things that will support those beliefs. So think about this guy on the train. Maybe as a little boy, he witnessed his father in pain over something, and his father's way of coping was maybe to drink, or to do anything but cry, or to feel it, right? And so he had a response to whatever he saw. And then he made decisions about, well, I'm a man, and in my family it was taught men don't cry. Men don't deal with things that way. And so I'm going to hold with that belief that that's the way that I have to operate in the world, right? And then I'm going to create events, you know, or that's, you know, whenever you get in pain, you get more pain. And so that he may have been creating something. I mean, I'm just making it up, but we're all making it up anyway. So what happened is the old man on the train, he interrupted that belief. He didn't make it so that it was in support of that. So in the goal that he was in for the misbehavior, there was a belief that he had going on around, when I'm in pain, I must hurt other people. When I'm in pain, I can't be close to other people. When I'm in pain, I want to alienate other people. And he did a lot of things to create that alienation. Like, that alienation came in two forms. It came in people withdrawing from him, and people attacking him from a place of separation, not from a place of blending with, okay? But the old man didn't. He actually did not create alienation with him. And he broke through something. And the more that, okay, so can you see how if you've developed a belief that's serving you, you don't need it interrupted. Even if it's completely as faulty, or could be as faulty as anything else, right? Like, let's say you believe you can do anything. And you just believe it, and you're actually making decisions from that place of I can do anything. If it's working for you, why would we ever want to interrupt it, you know? But a lot of times there's beliefs going on that are not serving us, and they're actually not serving us all over the place. And we're having results from those that make us and other people uncomfortable, unhappy, that sort of thing. So the fourth concept of Adler is that we're subjective. that we create private logic and we operate from private logic. Now, doesn't that sound kind of like a duh? Well, yeah, well, of course. You know, I mean, we sort of know it intellectually, but we don't live as though it's true. When somebody does something, we don't assume they have a good reason for that, do we? Like, what if we could assume that's a brilliant counteroffer? We could assume that everybody makes sense.